And good evening, everybody. It's time for the game that will send the winner to the boys' state tournament next week in Charleston. Video Productions proudly presents the co-regional AAA championship game between the visitors from Greenbrier East and the home-standing Shady Spring Tigers. Hi again, everybody. I'm Bill O'Brien. My partner is retired head coach Mark Montgomery. This is the third time this season that Shady Spring and Greenbrier East have played each other. The Spartans won the game in Fairleigh. The Tigers won here at Shady. In fact, Shady has lost only once here in the last 6 years. For more, let's bring in Coach Mark Montgomery. Hey, partner.
Hey, sir. What a great atmosphere I think we're going to have. You know, our good friend Sammy Hall, America's host, has already told us that this is a sellout, and it looks like it's going to be. We have a good number of Shady students here dressed in white. When we came in early on, when the Spartans came into the gym, their fans are already sitting behind their bench, cheered them as they went into the dressing room. This is kind of who's your ask, if you might say, in our co-regional final here in the state of West Virginia.
You can hear now as the crowd is really into it. Mark, you and I got here a little more than an hour ago, and this gym was already half to capacity. Now it is virtually filled up with 2,100 in the Dave Wills Gymnasium as the Spartans from Greenbrier East have come onto the floor wearing their black outfits tonight. Greenbrier East with a 17-6 record, Shady Spring 15-6. Shady now coming out in the home white uniforms. The reason that Shady has 2 less victories is because the 2 games home and home against the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles were both weathered out. And of course, nobody knows how that would have turned out. But anyway, Shady coming in under head coach Ronnie Olson, his 11th season. And Coach Olson just recently won his 201st victory. Greenbrier East under head coach Jared Patton in his 6th year. He is a 1993 graduate of Greenbrier East. We'll have more coming up from Shady Spring High School after we take our first commercial break on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hill. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backroads. Little General Store, fuel your adventure for West Virginia.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy-efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World at Beckley. New year, new view with energy-efficient windows from Window World at Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD
For your free in-home estimate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Mid-State Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Mid-State Ford, home of the Big John deals.
And back at the gymnasium here, the Dave Wills Gym at Shady Spring High School. Cameron Ball is our producer-director tonight, and we know things will go smoothly with him in the air chair. I'd like to remind you that Edwards Jones is one of our sponsors tonight. If you're ready to change jobs or maybe you're retiring, you need to know your options, and Edward Jones can make things easy. They'll talk you through your financial goals and find the option that works best for you. See Heather Cantley, Tracy Houck, Brooke Dempsey, or Ben Worley at Edward Jones. All right, here is Coach Mark Montgomery. He's got some more notes on tonight's big game. Take it away, Putnam.
Hey, here we go. Shady Spring, they're coming in with a 15-6 record. In the first game of the regional bracket, they defeated Nicholas County 63-35 back on March the 5th. The two previous matchups with Greenbrier East on January 23rd. At Greenbrier East, the Spartans were a 61-57 winner. They met again on February 17th here at Shady. Shady was the winner 60-48. Greenbrier East comes in with a record of 17-6. They're on a 5-game winning streak. Their last loss was at the hands of Shady Spring. Shady Spring was the 2nd seed in the region. Greenbrier East was the 3rd seed. Greenbrier East, talking with Coach Patton before the game, said a key was going to be rebounding. They gave up 18 offensive rebounds to Shady Spring in their last game here. He looks back at the rebounding against Capital. They out-rebounded the Cougars 31-24, and they shot a decent 12 for 17 from the free throw line. So we're going to look for an outstanding matchup here, and we'll leave you with one thought. This has been the Greenbrier East Spartans' motto the whole year. This is what Coach Patton said they've been going by, and this was a quote from him after the Capital win. I have on the board, the toughest team wins. I don't care where we play or where we're going. The toughest team wins, and these guys believe it.
Coach, I had a chance to talk to Ronnie Olson just a few minutes ago, and I asked him about this game, and he's already changed outfits. He started out all in white during the warm-ups, and now he's got on a light brown suit, and I'm sure that suit jacket will not stay on very long. Anyway, I asked Coach Olson his comments on the upcoming game. He said, look, we got to do two things. We have to give effort, and we have to do execution. And he said, we both know each other. We played twice before, so he said, we just got to give the effort and execute what they've already been taught. And the winner will take care of itself. So, Shady Spring, Greenbrier East, coming up. We'll have the opening lineups after we pause on the Window World pregame on Video Productions.
Pre-owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-owned Auto Sales and your student athletes, a winning combination.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
If you're struggling with payroll problems, compliance confusion, or HR headaches, it's time to discover Compliance, the trusted solution for a healthier, stress-free business. With Compliance, you will experience faster, error-free payroll, effortless compliance with labor laws, and expert HR support and guidance. Don't let workplace stress take over. Ask your business if Compliance is right for you. Side effects may include reduced stress, increased efficiency, improved morale, and a strong reliance on compliance. Consult compliance today. Compliance, because a better business starts with a better you.
Hey, grab me one too.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. But by offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Spartans have just left the floor, and the large cheering section for Shady Spring gave them a farewell for the moment. It's going to be loud for sure. We were just talking to the referees. They are from the Morgantown area, from the Mon board, and you'll hear their names in a moment. First, we remind you that one of our sponsors includes United Cold, the Affinity Cold division in Sophia. They take pride in producing premium met coal. Affinity is built on a foundation of safety, innovation, and teamwork. Affinity is focused on quality and reliability in the proud tradition of Appalachian mining. Affinity Coal Division from
seam to beam.
That's my man right there, Mark Montgomery. All right, Mark, we're almost ready for the introduction of the starters. I'll go give them to you, and then we'll have them officially introduced by the PA system here, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear, so I'll give them to you early. Greenbrier East Spartans starting with Brody Hambrick. He's a senior and averages almost 16 points per game and 7 rebounds. Darius Burns is a junior guard averaging 9 points per game. Nathan Dixon just recently scored 1,000th point. He's a senior averaging almost 18 per game. Dixon and Hambrick are the guys that make the Spartans go. Sam Hover, a senior averaging 3, and Kai Jones will be in at a guard position. That's rare for him to start, averaging 2 points per game. He's a junior. So it'll be Hambrick and Burns, Dixon, Hover, and Jones. And the sixth man will be Braylon Godfrey, who sees a lot of action. For the Shady Spring Tigers, they're going the same way they have been. Gabe Short, a 6'2 sophomore, averaging 13 per game. Kobe Dillon, what a year he's having. Almost 22 points per game, the senior. This will be his last chance on this floor. Jace Lilly, a 6'6 freshman, averaging 8.5 points per game and 7 rebounds. Jace Bailey, a 5'11 freshman, averaging 3 per game. And Cutter Boggs, one of the most improved players over the course of the year. The sophomore at 6'4", averaging 9 points and 8 rebounds per game. So it's Short, Dillon, Lilly, Bailey, and Boggs for the Shady Spring Tigers. Eli Sexton, who had started most of the year, injured his knee, and his 13-point per game average is on the bench. And maybe we'll get to see him if there is more postseason, but maybe not. So that takes care of the lineups, and we'll be back with more coming up from Shady Spring on our Window World pregame show on Video Productions.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World of Beckley. New year, new view with energy-efficient windows from Window World of Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD.
For your free in-home estimate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Chevy, where they are right.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do. A Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Back we are at Shady Spring, and the crowd is getting settled in. Both teams still warming up, and we'll be ready to go here in about 5 minutes from now. By the way, if you're in the market to buy or sell your home, we invite you to try Exit Elevation Realty. Luke Richmond is the broker, Steve Morgan, associate broker. You'll find out more at their website, exitelevationwv.com. Well, Mark, in talking to everybody, and we've been here for quite a while now, I haven't seen this much excitement for a game in a long, long time.
Yeah, even one of the officials, he told us what a great atmosphere this is going to be, and how impressed he was with the crowd. And hey, I told him, that's Southern West Virginia. We love our sports. We love our schools. It's communities get around the schools and their athletic teams. And it's going to be here for everyone to see tonight on Video Productions.
You know, when you take a look at these two teams, and as we mentioned, each team has won on their home court this year. And to get here, Shady Spring, as you mentioned earlier, won over Nicholas County, really didn't have much problem defeating the Grizzlies. Greenbrier East had problems, but held on at the end to beat Capital by 3 points. And in that game, talk about balanced scoring. Burns, the guard, had 14 to lead them. Dixon had 13. Hambrick had 10 points. And they really seem to play very well under pressure. One of their big wins of the 17 that East has won was a game on the road at Bridgeport. They are the defending AAA champions. Now, the winner of this game will play in Charleston next week. We won't know who they play because the teams will be seeded. And speaking of seeding, as most of you know, the controversy in the regional seeding here in Region 3, Capital, that had been number one most of the year in AAA, was seeded number 7 and had to go down to Fairleigh to play Greenbrier East. Well, that's ancient history now, but Greenbrier East was able to win the big game against Capital, and now they'll try to break up the Tigers' long winning streak here, which we mentioned in the last 6 years, Shady has lost only one home game here, and that was last year to Woodrow Wilson. The other part of this Region 3 AAA features the Herbert Hoover High Huskies against the Ripley Vikings. And so that will be the co-winner of these regionals. As most of you know now, no more sectional ball. It's all regionals, and because we have fewer schools, sometimes the regionals will go far astray from being a region. But that's the way it has to work here in West Virginia. And you couldn't ask for a better setup here than the Tigers and the Spartans. Coach, as you mentioned, everybody in this building has been pumped up. And I've really not seen this kind of atmosphere in quite a while. And it's great to be here. More than 2,000 people watching.
Yeah, it's just, it's one of our newest gyms here in Raleigh County. And Shady, other than the one loss to the Flying Eagles from Woodrow Wilson, they're undefeated. And I'm sure they want to keep that going tonight. And I'm sure the Spartans, who've become rivals here since they both started playing AAA, got something else they want to say about that. So let's settle here on the court. Somebody's going to be really happy when this one's over, and somebody's going to not be happy at all.
One thing we need to mention during that commercial break, Cameron Ball, our producer-director, said, hey, look, Eli Sexton is in uniform. We were told that he really was not going to be able to play in quite a while, but he's in uniform tonight, wearing number 1. Kobe Dillon is the big gun for the Tigers, averaging almost 22 per game, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. And I asked the Spartan head coach how they were going to handle him. And he said, well, I'm not going to tell you my game plan, but he said he will get plenty of attention from us. What they're going to do here at Shady Spring is we'll have the national anthem, and Rick Lilly, the longtime, very talented gospel singer and the head of the Lilly Reunion, he will perform the national anthem for the second time here this season. And right before that, there will be a moment of silence for the American service personnel who have been lost in the war with Iran. And of course, obviously, all our thoughts and prayers are with all of the American service people who are fighting that war overseas. Well, you can hear the crowd, and they are loud, and it's going to be that way all night long. And we're happy to be here, a part of it. Shady Spring, they are 15-0 in sectional and regional play since 2020. The Greenbrier East Spartans, they've not been to Charleston in 11 seasons, so there's a lot on the line here. So we're going to take our first commercial break before we tip it off. We'll be back to Shady Spring in a moment on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World at Beckley. New year, new view with energy efficient windows from Window World at Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD
for your free in-home estimate.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
And we're having the introductions now of the visitors from Greenbrier East. Number 10 is Sam Halver, the senior. 12 is already out there, Kai Jones. Number 4 is Nathan Dixon. What a ball player he is. Number 2 there is Darius Burns. And number 1 is Brody Hambrick. So much runs through him, not only scoring but rebounding. And so there you have the Spartans line up under Coach Jared Patton. Shady Spring. Jace Bailey, just a freshman. 5'11". He won the game with a last-second shot earlier in the year. Here's Cutter Boggs. He's a really good baseball player, but he has come into his own here in the last month, rebounding and scoring. Gabe Short, sophomore, averaging better than 13 per ball game. Here's Jace Lilly, the freshman, 6'6". And he's averaging 8.5 per game, 7 rebounds. And Kobe Dillon. Not only has he learned to do the reverse layup, but he's had 42 threes and better than 1,000 points in his career. I'd like to remind you, Hart's Cabinets, located in MacArthur, has quality custom cabinetry and design services. Proud sponsor of local sports, Hart's Cabinets, 304-252-2917. And the tip-off brought to you by Scotty Brown, your local State Farm agent in Shady Spring. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and Scotty Brown in Shady Spring is right there for you. We're ready to play ball, and here we go. It's about 2 minutes after 7, and there's the tip to Shady Spring.
Greenbrier East starts man-to-man.
Kobe Dillon being guarded by Burns. Slender youngster playing way out. After Sexton was hurt, Coach Olson went to a double low post, and it's worked. Layup, missed that time. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called. Charging. So the charge is called on Kobe Dillon. That's his first foul.
Here comes the replay. Take a look at it for yourself.
Darius Burns passing the ball off. Watch Dixon. He can do it all. He makes his move and passes way over to the other side to Burns. From 3, it's no good. Rebound scrambled for. It's going to be a physical game, and that time Short came out with the physicality. He launches a tray, and it's no good. Hambrick now on the move.
Shady still playing their matchup zone.
Dixon, way too strong, and Short's got it.
So far, a lot of adrenaline on their shots.
Dillon from 22, good.
Not when you're one of the top players in the state. Kobe Dillon, he can knock those down.
Nothing but net for Dillon, and it's 3-zip. East coming. Dixon in the middle to Hambrick. Spin move at the foul line. He's triple teamed and gets it over to Burns. A runner, that's not good, but follow up on the floor. Scrapple and hellball. Coach, you got the officials out of the Mon Valley board.
Yeah, Jonathan Durnan, Hunter Given, and Jeffrey Peel. And I hope I said Durnan. It might be Denham. He kind of a little hard what he wrote.
Could be Denham. Yeah, we're reading people's
handwriting,
and if it's as bad as mine, things can happen. East inbounding the ball.
And just
from the corner, that's too strong. Boggs tipped it over to Lilly. Dillon now gets around a pick in the logo. We're about 2 minutes deep into the ball game. East is yet to score. And a whistle away from the action, and a 30-second timeout is called by Greenbrier East. We'll keep it here and remind you that one of our sponsors tonight is Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. If you're looking for family fun, try bowling. Leisure Lanes with a 24-lane bowling center, a full-service restaurant. Bring your family, join a league, or book your next party. A bowling party would be a blast. Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. All right, Mark, we played almost 2 minutes into the game. What have you seen so far?
Well, just what we thought. A lot of adrenaline both ways. Both teams playing really tough defense. Not the start offensively that East would like. Coach Patton told us early on, they wanted to come out, knocking down some shots. Shady's playing that defense that we saw last part of the season, a little matchup zone out of a 2-3 look.
Dillon to trigger it in. Jace Bailey has it. The youngster, not afraid of the extra pressure. Another youngster. Lilly dishes it off and back out front to the guards. Dillon saves it. Good defense by Hambrick. No shot clock, of course, in high school ball.
Greenbrier East need to be aware of where Dillon and Gabe Short are at all times. They're their outside presence.
Dillon missing, but here comes a slam. Nathan Dixon scores for the first time tonight, and it's 3-2 Tigers. Bailey being guarded very closely by Hambrick. It's going to be physical, and it is right now in front of us. Got to watch out from a Pepsi. That's going to get everywhere. Over here to Bailey. Stopping, popping, and missing from the right elbow was Short. Burns winds up with it, and over to Hambrick. Burns again. He's very quick. Watch Dixon. He can maneuver anywhere. He's shut down. Burns will try it against Lilly. Puts up the long ball, and it's no good. Rebound Bailey. Dillon's got it. Dishes it off. Short shot put up, and there's a foul. Going to get 2 shots this time. We'll take a look at the instant replay when we get it queued up. Our thanks to Little General Stores, their 50th anniversary of serving Southern West Virginia. Cutter Boggs will go to the line as we watch the replay.
Yeah, nice pass there by Short. Boggs is mid-season. He struggled at the foul line. He's really come along shooting his foul shots. See if that continues tonight, because he's going to get a lot of opportunities.
Foul was on Kai Jones, by the way, his first. Boggs will try another one. The line to the right. Taking his time. Just a sophomore, and boy, has he really developed into an outstanding basketball player. Cutter Boggs. And he got them both. 3-point lead for the hometown Tigers.
I tell you, Bill, the referees are letting them play. It's physical both ways.
Dixon is double teamed and somehow got his pass out of trouble. Hambrick, he's knocked away. And that's the first turnover of the ball game. Dillon passes in close. Turnaround shot, Lilly just missed. Boy, he had a hand in his face. And the ball goes out of bounds to Shady Spring.
Yeah, really impressed by Lilly. Being a freshman, he's really came along, playing with his back to the basket. Good turnaround. Almost was able to finish it.
Shady inbounding. Lobbing now deep. Dillon gets it over to Short. And Dillon going to have a little trouble here. Coach Patton is about 3 feet away from me, standing at the end of his bench, coaching his troops. Short. Back to Lilly. Watch Dillon. He can hit the long ball, as you found out, or he can go for the layup. He's got a bunch of both of them. More than 1,000 points in his high school career. Shady being very careful. Now Dillon, spin move, double team, blocked. Scrap for the ball, foul called. Well, Coach Patton told us that Kobe Dillon was going to get a lot of attention from his defenders, and so far that's been the case, Mark.
Exactly right. You know, I love the pace of this game, how it's been officiated, and let everyone out there know these officials are assigned by the SSAC. Steve Gandy, the head of officials for the SSAC. You're going to get guys, the best in the state, calling these regional finals.
Burns, yes, that's a 3-ball. Darius Burns scores from outside. And we're tied at 5 with 3:03 to play in the opening period. Dillon, double team, dishes it off. Top of your screen. And back to Kobe Dillon. Burns is on him like glue. Number 2 against number 2. Shot blocked. So far, the Spartan strategy is working. A 3-ball off the iron, no good that time by Hambrick.
Yeah, that's not a good shot. I mean, you're just right down shooting. Get yourself control.
That long ball put up by Malachi Floor, and that one was too strong. East is going to get the ball after a warning horn, and Shady Spring will put Bailey back into the ball game, and Floor will sit down. And a timeout is called. 30-second break. We'll remind you one of our sponsors tonight is Pasquale's Italian Restaurant. They've got your favorite Italian dishes, plus sandwiches, salads, and seafood. Pasquale's does catering, and they do private parties. Pasquale's Italian Restaurant. Book your next event at 304-255-5253. All right, Coach. In fact, their huddle is right in front of us. You can see us right down there, and where the S is on your screen. And the visitors from Greenbrier East are right there huddled up.
Yeah, one of their players had an injury, and so they just kind of huddled up around him so you could hear it. He's okay. You're a guy. You know what kind of injury he has, so he's over it.
Hey, you got to just tuck it in tonight. You got to play. Looking at Ronnie Olson, Tigers head man. He's already taken off the suit coat, and his dress shirt is already outside of his belt. So he is into this game. Not a lot of scoring, a lot of great defense so far, and we're tied at 5 late in the opening period here at Shady Spring.
Love Coach Olson's passion. He's just like he's still playing out there.
You got that right. Dixon to Hambrick. Now Burns. Long shot, just no good that time by Braylon Godfrey, who just come into the ball game. Ball goes out.
Yeah, right now Spartans aren't really in their groove on 3 points. So might want to work it around, look to get inside. They have they match up well with Shady size-wise and athleticism. I mean, this is just really a good high school basketball game.
Kobe Dillon gets around a pick by Lilly, keeps going, puts it up, draws the foul. Kobe Dillon leads his team in foul shooting at 90%. And he will get 2 shots.
Yeah, well, you can tell Kobe gets to the line a lot. He makes things happen. He's their playmaker. You know, that time you saw him set 2 high screens here. He gets the corner on you. You know, he's going to get to the basket.
And that's nothing but net for Dillon, his 4th point. By the way, the foul was on Burns. Number 1 on him. Another one off the back brace, no good. And again, a whistle. By the time this game is over, it's going to get chippy, and maybe well before that, Mark.
Yeah, it's like I said, they're letting them play. It's physical. Nobody's getting an advantage. They're calling the fouls when it's a foul. Love the way this game's being officiated.
Bailey to throw it in. Looking.
He's walking, taking the ball out of bounds.
There's the replay on a nice spin move. And it would not, well, there will be no foul shooting, I beg your pardon. Foul was on Boggs, his first. Knocked out again. Good hustle by Lilly. There are 2 seniors on the Shady Spring team. Rob Lynch is the other, along with Dillon. Into the corner. Ambrick just does get it out. Burns has it now. 1 minute and 22 seconds to go in the opening period. Here's Burns. He led his team in scoring in the win against Capital. Fadeaway shot. That's too strong by Dixon. East keeps it. Hambrick directing traffic from the corner. Goes in strong. Puts up the shot partially deflected. Lilly's got it. He was almost mugged there and was able to get his pass away. Bailey from downtown. No, thuds off the side of the iron. Under a minute left. Here's Dixon. He's been held in check so far. Going to go for the last shot, apparently, with 37 seconds left. Dixon again, and Hambrick. Hambrick, of course, an outstanding football player as well. To the corner it goes. Watch Godfrey. He's dangerous if he gets hot. 20 seconds left. A 1-point Shady lead. Burns. Yeah, he sort of almost dragged his pivot foot. Hambrick. Intercepted by Lilly. Lilly coming down, 1 against 3. He goes to the floor, and the ball sputters out of bounds. And I think we've called a foul, yeah.
He's just got a little lackadaisical right there on their passes, and Shady anticipated, stepped in the passing lane. That's good. That's good basketball IQ.
Bailey to throw it in with 1.3 seconds.
Got to have a catch and shoot.
Here it comes, and it's good at the buzzer. Gabe Short on a super feed, and Shady Spring will take the lead of 8-5 after the first quarter. Wow.
We're going
Not sure if we got the replay on that. Yes, we do.
Coming.
Look at that. That's the way it works.
A good set play, too. You had the 2 postmen screen for him. He came right in behind him. Nice play call.
Shady 8, East 5. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
Ready for the second quarter here at Shady Spring. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Mark Montgomery, and I've got my Pepsi Cola right beside me. Pepsi, always important when you're thirsty. And I've got the full sugar version, courtesy of Coach Montgomery. An exciting first quarter, not a lot of scoring, but a lot of strategy and a lot of effort.
And a lot of good defense, both teams.
Absolutely. Here's Burns. Dixon now. Watch him trying to work. Goes through a double team. Spins in, puts it up too strong. And the rebound comes off to the Tigers. Here comes Kobe Dillon. Nice passing close. Lilly juggles the ball. Keeps it from going out of bounds. Puts it up and blocked. Godfrey couldn't get it, but here's the follow-up by Shorts. Talk about effort, and Shady has scored the last 5 points.
It easily could have been a foul. Gabe did a great job playing through contact.
Lilly is going to foul. And that's his second. Jace Lilly with 2 for the Tigers. The opening minute of the second quarter. You can tell this is a big game for Video Productions. We got 2 cameras here tonight. Little General Store, we'll let you see that last play again. And you can see, maybe not right now, but the Shady Spring cheering section, the students are all dressed in white tonight. And in the pregame, coaches were too.
Run it back and see. Run it back and see when the ball died. And see if you can tell. We'll tell them, even though they can't look at it.
Yeah, we're used to when Mark and I do college games for WVU Tech, the officials are allowed to come over and look at the replays. In high school, they can't. Mark is trying to let them know.
Yeah, they're not allowed to use it like you said in high school. But
yeah.
It was
I mean, when you've got the technology, use it, but that's not the way it works. Here's Hambrick. Brody Hambrick, spin move, double team, triple teamed. Going to lean it up there anyway, and it's an air ball out of bounds to the Spartans. Greenbrier East, they've won 17, lost only 6. Shady Spring 15-6, and now they're going to say the ball was touched last by one of the Spartan players. And they have called a foul.
Greenbrier is really fortunate because they haven't been very consistent offensively. So that needs to change if they're going to have a chance to win this basketball game.
Hambrick whistled for the foul. Tigers with the ball. Right in front of the opposing bench. Dillon dishes it off. Floor back into the ball game wearing number 3 on his white outfit. A 25-footer, and it's good. Dillon, it's another long bomb. Wow, 13-5, that's 8 in a row for Shady. Godfrey pushed off, and I think he got away with it. They're going to call the foul on Boggs, his second. This will be interesting to see on replay. Into the ball game. Kai Jones wearing 12, and W. Vickers had been in briefly and came out.
I don't think he was set. I think it was a good call.
Okay.
That's what half the people here are saying. One's charged, one's blocked.
Yeah, the crowd here, of course, in Shady Spring didn't agree. Hambrick traveled. 4th turnover against East. Tigers by 8. They've scored 8 straight. We're about 2 minutes deep into the second quarter.
Well, listen, you have to know where Kobe Bryant is. You can't lay off of him because he's past 20 feet.
Or Kobe Dillon.
Kobe Bryant.
Him too.
He plays like Kobe Bryant. I do that once a game.
I know where Kobe Bryant is.
Yeah, Kobe Dillon is just
plays like it. You're right.
He's just terrific shooting the basketball and all around just one of the state's top players.
Dillon's got it now. Burns on him. Dillon makes his move, dishes it off at the last moment. Here's Floor, passing it off in close. Floor's got it again. Getting a little ragged. Watch out, turnaround shot blocked. Followed up and in. Bailey scores for the first time for Shady Spring. 10 in a row by the Tiger team. Dixon, and a timeout is called by the Spartan head coach Jared Patton. Timeout of the ball game. 5:19 to go till halftime, and they're going to say a 30-second break, so we'll take it with them. And remind you that Modley's Plumbing and Heating is proud to be one of our sponsors. I had a chance to use them a few days ago, and boy, they did a great job. Modley's Plumbing and Heating with superior professional work. Call them at 304-253-HELP, 253-HELP, or check them out at modleys.com for more details. All right, here's Mark Montgomery.
I tell you what, offensively, Spartans just haven't got into it yet tonight, and Shady's been able to get the 50-50 balls. They've hit the boards really well, something Coach Patton talked about. Right now they're getting offensive rebounds and putbacks. On the defensive end, we saw Shady midway through the season when they went to two posts. They've gone to this matchup zone out of a 2-3. So until East can knock down some outside shots, Shady's going to be happy because they can keep it packed in and make them shoot that outside shot. If you can't knock it down, it's going to be a long night. It has been so far offensively for the Spartans.
Tiger defense has been tough. By the way, we like to thank Dave Morrison from the Register Herald and Jeff Campbell, the Soup, the voice of the Spartans, for their help in the preparation of our broadcast. Great guys, both of them. Dixon. Dixon passes to Burns. And now to Hambrick. A little lackadaisical there, almost blew the opportunity to pass. Burns again. Tiger defense has been something. Coach Patton yelling out a set play. Burns double teamed. Gets around it. Stops and pops one-hander. Good. Burns with his second bucket. And that breaks the 10-in-a-row run by Shady Spring.
They sure needed that one.
Watch Dillon to Bailey. Kobe's got it back. Dillon stops and pops, dead center shot, just missing. And the rebound is off to Godfrey.
Even when he misses, it's close.
You got that. Hambrick. We're midway through the second quarter, and it's been quite a game. Overflow crowd here at Shady Spring High School. Diving for the ball in the corner. Every pass is being contested here, Coach. It's just, talk about an effort. Into the ball game now is W. Vickers, a senior, averaging 2 per game, and sitting down is Kai Jones for East.
It's a great high school basketball game. Great atmosphere, 2 good teams, 2 well-coached teams. Like you said, standing room only. Gotta love it.
Winner goes to Charleston in the Boys State Tournament next week. 3 ball just missed by Burns. Dixon still held scoreless, moves in, fadeaway shot, no good. Normally he'll make those 12-footers, but he had a hand in his face, and Bailey rebounds. Dillon got around a bear hug, passed it off, and Floor's shot was blocked. Here's Burns into the paint, dishes it off, short shot. Charging going to be called. That's the 5th Greenbrier East turnover. 3:20 to go till halftime. And here's the replay courtesy Little General. Good call. That is the 3rd foul on Brody Hambrick. That's a big, big call. Hambrick, they're one of the 2 top players on the Spartan team. Dillon walks it up the court. Now to Bailey. Dillon again. Spin move, one-hander, short. East had it for a moment. Dillon steals it. It's up and no. Shady keeps it.
Shady just done a great job offensive rebounding here in the first half.
Gabe Short dishes it off on the high post. Lilly passes back out to Bailey. Bailey almost had his pocket picked, and he did. It's going to be a held ball. Great defense that time by Kai Jones.
Just great tenacity, both teams. I mean, that ball's on the floor. There was no hesitation. They got right down and got after it. I love it.
And
here's another look at it.
Yeah. Look at that. Tremendous play. That's only the second Tiger turnover. Referee right in front of us here. That's us there. Got a little perspiration on the court by the Tiger logo. Talk about the eye of the Tiger. They've got it here.
Please, high schools, athletic directors, buy the mop that has the floor dryer on the end of it. It's 2026. It's not 1950s.
Dillon in front of me. Lobs it into the backcourt to Bailey. So far, East has scored only 2 points in this quarter after 5 points in the first quarter. Little weave for a moment. Short, double team, puts it up, knocked to the floor, and that'll be the third turnover. Boy, they are letting them play. And a whistle stops the action, and a foul is going to be called on the Tigers. Ronnie Olson not happy. You can see him at the bottom of your screen. We'll look again.
I think what he's not happy about, he thought that Gabe got fouled on the shot. That was obviously a foul there at midcourt. A lot of contact down under the basket.
Gabe Short's first foul. Darius Burns will bring the ball up. Junior. Pushes Bailey off, gets it back. Approaching 2 minutes left in the first half. Dixon double teamed in the corner. He's in trouble. And he gets his pass over to Godfrey. 3 ball coming. Jones misses. Godfrey follows. It's good. Godfrey with his first basket of the night. And the Shady lead is cut to 6. Talk about defense, huh? Dillon says, let me try it. Misses, gets it back. Kobe Dillon back out to the guards. Kobe Dillon, guarded by Nathan Dixon. Gets around him. Now Boggs traveled. 4th Tiger turnover.
Yeah, he's a little far away from the basket. His game's down on the boxes inside.
Shady Spring with a short bench. They've only really have 9 guys on the roster. 6 of them play a lot. And into the ball game is Malachi Floor wearing number 3. Here's Burns. Spin move inside the foul line. Short shot put up, and it rolls off there, no good. Followed up. Godfrey can't get it to go, and this rebound is off to Boggs, and he is going to be pushed. If Boggs gets into his game where he feels every ball should be his rebound, you got to watch out. He's become a tower of strength in Shady Spring. And the foul was called on Kai Jones, his second for Greenbrier East. Set play, 50 seconds to go in the first half. Shady with the ball and a 6-point advantage. Their longest lead was 10 when the Shady Spring team scored 10 in a row.
I'm just an old country retired coach, but look for Short or Kobe to handle this ball. They'll be the ones that get the last shot.
They're the 2 scorers.
Or if they get overplayed, they'll dish it off. But that's who's going to start this.
Gabe Short and Dillon. Dillon averaging almost 22. Short averaging 13. Down to 11 seconds. Layup. Too strong off the backboard. A foul is going to be called on the Spartans. And the coaches here are not happy.
I'm a Kobe fan, but I think Kobe walked right there. I mean, I knew the play would be in his hands, but you'll take a look at it right here.
Dillon will get 2 shots. Third foul on Kai Jones. So 2 of the starters for the Spartans are in foul trouble. Dillon now 2 out of 3 foul shooting and totals 8 points, leading all scoring. 90% foul shooter Kobe Dillon. Less than 8 seconds to go, and let's wipe up some more perspiration.
Yeah, the
well,
ball's
on the
wet.
ball.
The ball's wet.
On the ball. So we don't need a mop for that.
No.
I'm sure they make a tool, though, for that.
Yeah, a dryer.
Dillon once more. And he got them both. The lead is 8. 4 seconds left. Burns fires one up, and it rolls off no good. And Boggs gets the monster rebound at the buzzer. That's the end of a defensive first half of play. Shady Springs 17, Greenbrier East 9. That's the halftime score, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be back to recap the game after these messages on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletes, a winning combination.
And back we are. You can see we're at Tigertown, Shady Spring High School, and the Dave Wills Gymnasium. I'm Bill O'Brien, alongside his coach Mark Montgomery. I'm adding up the stats, and that's easy to do because we had such little scoring here. Now, I don't keep the shooting stats, but Greenbrier East doesn't want to hear it anyway. They have not shot well. Mark Montgomery, you do the analysis. I'll do the points. Go for it.
Well, I tell you what, we were talking off the air. A lot of times when you have a low-scoring game like this and not very much on offense, you call it a rock fight. But this rock fight's a little different. Both teams, a lot of the non-offensive productions because both teams have really played great defense. It's been a physical game. The officials have let both teams play. It's been hustle. It's been intensity. And Greenbrier East, they just haven't hit their shots. And Shady's fine with that because they're going to pack it in, double-team every chance they get. And the people that we suspect will score for Shady have. They've been their leaders, and the scores for Greenbrier East, really no one's stepped up yet. So I'm sure Coach Patton's in the locker room saying, hey, guys, we probably can't play as bad as a half as we have, especially offensively. So let's go out there, play better. And, obviously you've held Shady to low scoring, much less so than what they normally are like. So, the game's still up in there, but offensively, the shooting has to improve for Greenbrier East.
You know, Coach, you bring up a good point about Greenbrier East. Hambrick, who averages almost 16 points per game, and Dixon, who averages almost 18 per game. So add them together, that's almost 34 points per game. The two of them combined at halftime have 2 points. And you're not going to win anything if you're the Spartans if these two guys don't score. Let's give you the unofficial individual scoring for Greenbrier East. Darius Burns hit a long ball and a two-pointer. Burns with 5 points. Dixon with 2. Godfrey with 2. And that's the scoring. Wow. So they've only got 9 points, meaning the Spartans. They scored 5 in the first quarter and 4 in the second quarter. For Shady Spring, Kobe Dillon hit 2 long balls and 3 out of 4 foul shooting. 9 points for Dillon. 4 points for Gabe Short. Jace Bailey with 2. Cutter Boggs has 2 points. And that's the scoring for Shady Spring. Team totals for the Tigers: 5 field goals, 2 of them from downtown, 5 of 6 foul shooting. And for Greenbrier East, 4 field goals, 1 from long range, and they didn't get to the foul line. In fact, 2 of the Spartan starters are in foul trouble. Brody Hambrick and Kai Jones, each with 3 fouls here at intermission. Been a pretty well played ball game. 6 turnovers against East and 4 turnovers against Shady Spring. It all translates to a 17-9 Shady Spring halftime lead. And our pregame show is brought to you by our friends at Direct Choice Pre-Owned, located on Robert C. Burden Drive, Beckley. West Virginia's best selection and best prices for pre-owned cars. Direct Choice Pre-Owned. We'll be back with more from Shady Spring after a brief timeout on Video Productions.
Gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford, home of the Big John deals.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. A Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hill. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store. Fuel your adventure. For West Virginia.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With Compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Are you ready to turn your passion into a career? At New River Community and Technical College, we've got the programs to get you there. Dive into our food service and event management program. Learn skills from kitchen basics to business budgeting and become seasoned for success. Or if the great outdoors is calling, answer it with our outdoor recreation program. Receive hands-on training that readies you to lead, inspire, and explore. Whatever you're passionate about, we have a path for you. Visit newriver.edu today. Start here. Go anywhere.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Back we are at Shady Spring High School, and we remind you that part of our halftime show is brought to you by Allstate Insurance on Market Road in Beckley. Laurie Richmond is the agent. Remember, you're in good hands with Allstate, and you're in good hands with Laurie Richmond, your Allstate agent, at 304-252-8646. And one other reminder, the Spartan Factory has T-shirts, team uniforms, bags, hats, banners, and more. Check out the website, thespartanfactorywv.com. Mark, this game was close at 5-5 late in the first quarter, and then Shady went on a 10-0 run and took control. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going out on a limb here. I'm not a coach, don't pretend to be one. But this game is far from over, and the Spartans are going to come out with guns a-blazing here in the third quarter.
Well, they better, because their offense hasn't been there, and if they continue to be lacking on the offensive end, Shady's going to keep doing what they're doing, and, they're playing good defense. They're able to finish. They beat them on the offensive glass Sunday coming into the game. The Coach Patton was really emphasizing to do a better job on the defensive boards. And you're exactly right. I mean, this team started out, we're talking about the Spartans last week slow against Capital, and, they came back in that one. But here's the thing. You're playing here at Shady. They've lost one game in 6 years. They have a great student body going on, and so it's really a good atmosphere. That's good home team atmosphere. Hey, before we get started, I'd like to have a shout out to Gabe Neal's grandpa, Bill Neal. We wish him all the best.
He's in the hospital in Charleston. Gabe Neal, who was on the Spartan team, and it's great to know that people are watching and listening, not only in this area, but throughout the state and throughout the nation. And we're ready to play ball in the second half. The Spartans in the black uniforms with the dark green numerals trimmed in gold, down by 8 points. Their longest deficit was 10 when Shady went on that 10-0 run.
Shady's playing a triangle 2, and they're following on screens.
Bank shot Burns. He's been the only one to score much tonight for East. He's got 7 points, and it's back to a 6-point lead for the Tiger team.
East in half-court trap defense.
And there is the 5th Shady Spring turnover. Short was double-teamed, hemmed in on the sideline. Watch out for Dixon. He's making his move against Bailey and gets it back outside to Godfrey. Godfrey can really be mean in close if he gets there. Dixon. Now Burns. Hambrick misses from downtown. And the rebound is out of bounds. And it will belong to Shady Spring.
I really like that. That was a good offensive set by the Spartans. They didn't force it. Got a couple good looks. A little half-court, three-quarter trap here. Didn't see this that first half.
Shady Spring in their original lineup. Boggs has it now. He sees room. And his pass is knocked away. Somehow, it's like a hot potato. And a foul is going to be called. W. Vickers, wearing number 30 on his black outfit, had come in there. And the foul is going to be on Dillon. That's his second. Oh, that was just anybody's ball. Coaches, you call them 50-50 balls.
Yeah, exactly right. Here's what happens. East got the rebound, and everybody took off down the court. You can't do that because Shady will jump trap you right there.
Burns.
It's a straight man-to-man, sagging man-to-man.
Hambrick passes to Dixon. Dixon hemmed in on the corner. He's in trouble. Ball knocked away. And Shady's got it for a moment. And what do we have? A held ball. So that'll be the 7th Spartan turnover. Great defense by Shady Spring.
Anytime the ball goes in a corner, if possible, Shady's going to double team and trap you. So you got to be expecting that. You can't keep the ball in the corner. You got to see the trap coming, and you got to pass the ball. Somebody's open.
Basketball, just a little moisture on it. Opening minutes of the second half here before a capacity crowd of better than 2,000 at Shady Springs Dave Wills Gym.
And it's warm. A lot of body heat coming out in here tonight.
Oh, yeah. Not counting my hot air. Shady on the move. Short, Dillon, Lilly, Bailey, and Boggs. The original lineup for Ronnie Olson.
Yeah, they've had back-to-back turnovers.
Lilly puts it up, partially deflected, and a foul is going to be called on the Spartans. And you know, one thing as we look at this again, Little General brings you the replay. Lilly was pushed from behind. He'll go to the line. He's not scored tonight. Averages 8.5 per game. Now he's in the scoring column. Just a freshman, almost 6'6". And when he puts a little more meat on those bones, watch out for him. 7-point Tiger lead. He makes 1 out of 2. Boggs goes strong to the hoop, but the Spartans get the basketball. 3-ball airborne. Good. Dixon scores. Only his second field goal of the night. Back to a 4-point lead. That's how quick it can get around you. Lilly passes under to Boggs, puts it up, blocked. Got a fingernail on it somehow. And East with a rebound. There's a runner, not there by Hambrick. And the ball goes out of bounds to Shady Spring. Well, I told you this game was far from over. Both these coaches know their kids and they know what buttons to push. And right in front of me, Coach Patton is working the referee right now. Gabe Short. Bailey, back to Short.
Little 1-3-1 half-court trap.
Boy, they used 9 of their 10 seconds to get it across. Runner by Dillon, and they use the backboard beautifully. 11 points for Kobe Dillon, and it's back to a 6-point lead. From 3, that's no good. Dixon had it for a moment. Boy, look at that. Boggs giving up his body, but here's Godfrey. Braylon Godfrey with his second bucket. Back to a 4-point lead, Shady. There's a foul, and yeah, they called it on Dixon. And he did foul. I will tell you, Mark, and this used to be this way, I'm not sure it's that way anymore, but referees from the northern part of the state used to allow a little bit more physicality when they officiated. And I know the SSAC tried to make it all even around the state, but I think it's still a little bit that way. The northern refs will let them play more than the southern. Could be wrong about that.
Well, I'm just going to say this. This has been a great officiated game. It's been called the same way on both ends.
Yes.
I like the physical type of play. When it's a foul and somebody gains an advantage, they've called it. If it hasn't been, they've let them play through it. But I agree with you. They you know, and good teams have to adjust to how the game's officiated.
Exactly. By the way, first foul on Dixon. Here's Bailey. Whoa, over here.
Good hand.
Rob Lynch, the PA man, with a great grab. Nice hands. He's saying, yeah, I had it all the way. Tigers again. Winner of this game goes to Charleston next week for the state tournament. From the corner, Dixon. Check me. Dillon. Dillon nails it. He's got 15.
He's the man. He's one of the top players in the state.
Dixon, short. Lilly tips it over to his teammate Bailey. Shady by 7. Dillon with the ball. Kobe gets around his man. Short with it. Very patient. Kobe Dillon passes on the high post. Lilly says, let me try. Puts it up and in. Chase Lilly with his first basket for Shady. And a 9-point advantage. Shady led by 10 in the first half, Mark.
Basketball's a game of runs. Both teams have had little mini runs here.
Here's Godfrey. Fadeaway shot. Too strong for the baseline. Bailey's got the rebound.
That's just a really tough shot.
Short being guarded closely by Dixon. Kobe Dillon gets around Burns, puts up the shot. It rolls out of there, but a whistle stops the action before the bucket attempt. I mean, to tell you, there is no room for anybody in this building. It is filled to capacity, and the crowd is in it.
This is almost automatic. You know, when you put Kobe on the line.
Vickers with his first foul for East. Dillon has made 3 out of 4 tonight from the foul line. 90% foul shooter. Nothing but net. And into the ball game is Sam Hauver, a senior forward for the Spartans. Coach Patton asks for a conversation with one of the refs.
That's another thing. Love officials. They'll come over and listen to what you have to say. You know, it's not about them. These are just great officials.
Dillon makes both foul shots. Here's Burns. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. And an 11-point lead, the longest advantage from Shady Spring is right here. Hambrick puts up a runner, and it rolls in. Hambrick's first basket of the night.
Gives them a chance to get in their half court 1-3-1 trap.
From the corner. Short puts it up. Little jackknife layup, no good. Boggs follows, no, from point blank range. The rebound, Lilly. He puts it up and he's fouled. Lilly will get 2 shots.
It's offensive rebounding. I mean, even if they can't get it, they're tipping it to another teammate. They're just done a great job on the offensive boards, something that the Spartans talked about before the game.
Hauver's first foul. Lilly to the line where he's made 1 of 2, totals 3 points. With a 6'6" freshman, he has unlimited potential. Swish. You know, even though we say these kids are freshmen or sophomores, this late in the season, now you're in postseason, doesn't make much difference, does it?
Yeah, freshmen are sophomores, sophomores are juniors, juniors are seniors. Seniors, they're freshmen in college playing.
Lilly gets them both. Back to an 11-point lead for the Tigers. 2:22 left, third quarter. Dixon, Hambrick now. And back out to Burns. Puts up a 3 ball. Rims out, no good. Godfrey rebounds, puts it up, and pops out. And the rebound to Boggs. Only 1 chance that time for the Spartans. Dillon loses the handle for a moment. That one goes in. Lilly gets it to fall, and he'll get a chance at the line. That's a big bucket. All of a sudden, the lead is 13. Here's the replay, Coach.
Yeah, just again, physical play. Physical play. And, you know, the fouls have, you know, I think it's been a good called game.
14 foul shots.
And that's, that was Coach Patton. You can hear him.
Not if you could hear Coach Patton. 14 foul shots to nothing.
Yeah.
Shady this will be their 14th attempt.
And sometimes the reason for that is because you're playing physical inside and getting a lot of offensive rebounds.
Lilly is good. So getting offense from an unexpected source.
You got to get the ball to the basket. You got to get offensive rebounds.
Longest Tiger lead is here. 1.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Spartans need points right now, and that one pops in and out. Tough luck miss by Dixon. Dillon with it. Gets around Burns. Runner rolls off the iron. Boggs had it triple teamed on the floor. And what are they going to call? One of the teammates call a timeout, and they're going to give it to him. Wow. I'm not sure he had possession, but the refs will give a 30-second timeout to Shady Spring with 1:11 left. and the Tigers up by 14. Let's keep it here and remind you that one of our sponsors includes Cracker Barrel. Oh yeah, it's dinner time. If you want a home-cooked meal without you doing the cooking, visit Cracker Barrel. They have delicious home-style food you can enjoy inside by their fireplace or curbside pickup. Go to crackerbarrel.com for more details. Cracker Barrel in Beckley and Princeton. Here's Mark.
You know, it's just kind of been a continuation here. Spartans came out early, got a couple back-to-back turnovers, hit a couple buckets, but after that, they just went cold again. I mean, it's almost like they've had the lid on their basket the first half, and somebody switched it down to this end. They're getting one opportunities. There is a mismatch in foul shooting. That's also because they haven't got the ball in the paint. They haven't got very many offensive rebounds. And those are things that need to change if the Spartans have any chance of a comeback.
Vickers comes back in for the Spartans. Shady inbounds. Bailey will take care of that honor. He lobs it into Short, puts it up and in. Gabe Short scores on a set play off the timeout. Boy, Short was decked that time. Longest lead here, 16 points. East had gotten it down within 4, and then Shady Spring took control. Here's Burns, and a foul is going to be called on Shady. Less than a minute to go, third quarter.
Yeah, that inbounds plays the same play they ran right there at halftime. You had a double screen. Short just jumps up and gets the ball. Plays very powerful. He's played a heck of a game tonight.
Foul on Bailey, his first. Inbounds play, Burns makes his move, double teamed. And now here's Godfrey, in for the easy one. Nice play, Braylon Godfrey off the bench, he scored 6. 35 seconds left, third quarter. Shady's got a 3-on-1, Boggs puts it in. His first field goal of the night. Back to a 16-point lead for the hometown Tigers. And a foul is going to be called. Foul is on Boggs. That's his third. So he is the first Tiger to get in foul trouble. Floor will come in, and Boggs will sit. Dixon to throw it in. Well, everybody on this side of the auditorium is on their feet, including me. Hambrick out to Burns, almost lost it. Passes underneath to Godfrey. Here's a 3 by Hambrick, no good. And the rebound comes down to whom? Shady.
It's just been a terrible night shooting the ball for the Spartans. A lot of it has to do with Shady's defense, but they just haven't been able to knock down their outside shots that normally they do. And Shady's done a great job on the boards, limiting them to one shot.
Well, East has only scored 20 points, and we're just about done with the third quarter. Here's a long one, and it's well short at the buzzer. That's the end of 3 here at Shady Spring. The Tigers 36, Greenbrier East 20. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we are back for the last quarter to determine who will go to Charleston next week in the boys AAA. Wow, Shady Spring outscored East 19-11 in that third quarter. Jace Lilly scored 8 points and Dillon had 7 to take control. Here's Mark.
I'll tell you what, Spartans got a long road to haul. They better really pick it up offensively. Shady's going to keep playing that tough defense. And if that continues and they keep doing the things like they have, Shady's going to punch their ticket. But these Spartans aren't going to go down easy. So we got 8 minutes here to see what happens.
Here's Burns.
Shady's in there man-to-man.
Spartans working in close. Here's Godfrey, double team, needs help. Back to Hambrick from 3, and it's no good. It's been that kind of night for him, where he has been held to only 2 points. Hambrick. Bailey. Dillon. Bailey. There's no hurry. Dillon goes in for the runner. Blocked out of bounds. Shady Spring keeps it. Cameron Ball is our producer director tonight. He's done an outstanding job. We got a 2-camera setup here. I'm Bill O'Brien. Mr. Mark Montgomery. 3M is my sidekick here for the last time tonight. It'll be State Tournament Network next week. Short shot, no. Follow-up, Buggs. Buggs scores his 5th and 6 points. 18-point game. That's the longest lead for Shady. Tigers led by 3 at the end of the first quarter, had an 8-point halftime lead, and there's a runner in by Godfrey.
Yeah, they need a lot of that. I mean, they have to have quick sets. Shady just going to work for really good shots and run clock.
Bailey. Dillon. Short. Hemmed in on the baseline, and he stepped on the baseline. Only the 7th turnover against the Tigers. Well, if you're Shady Springs, Ronnie Olson, the head coach, you got to love the way his team has responded. Every time it's been a double-digit lead, and Spartans came back, but now Shady has taken control. Burns puts up an air ball, saved at the last moment. Nicely done that time by Vickers. Here's Dixon. Loses the handle, draws the foul. Foul is going to be on Bailey. That's his 2nd. So far, East has yet to shoot a foul shot. Inbounds play, Nathan Dixon. Hambrick. 3 ball by Dixon, too strong. And Lilly rebounds.
They've had some good looks, just haven't fallen tonight.
They only have 2 long balls today. There's a foul going to be called on Mr. Hambrick, and that is his 4th personal foul. Brody Hambrick, one of the 2 star players for East, is in foul trouble.
Don't want to foul him.
And a 60-second break is requested and granted. So we'll be back in a minute. Shady Spring on the happy side of the scoreboard on Video Productions.
Pre-owned auto sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-owned auto sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-owned auto sales and your student athletes, a winning combination.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World at Beckley. New year, new view with energy efficient windows from Window World at Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD
for your free in-home estimate.
Reminder, Exit Elevation Realty is proud to be a part sponsor tonight. Luke Richmond is the broker, Steve Morgan, associate broker. Their website is exitelevationwv.com. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, It's Exit Elevation Realty. And we remind you that Edward Jones Financial Advisors would be proud to help you with your finances. Ben Worley, Heather Cantley, Tracy Houck, and Brooke Dempsey can help you with Edward Jones. Here's Shady. Here's Dillon through a double team. Runner will not go down. And Godfrey rebounds for East. 16-point game, still time for the Spartans, but they need offense now. Here's the man who could give it to you, Dixon. Makes his move, puts it up and in. Nathan Dixon, only his third basket of the night. 14-point game. Kobe Dillon. Now Bailey. Boggs tries a little block there. Boggs gets the ball now, puts it up and in. Cutter Boggs coming through at crunch time.
You got a lot of ball handlers out there for Shady, well coached. Going to run clock, probably not going to take anything but good shots.
And there is a turnover right over here. Only the 8th turnover against the Spartans, but it comes at a bad time. Still 4:46 left in the game.
You don't think this means a lot? They're behind by double figures. The young man just came over here and gave his body up. Trip to Charleston's on the line.
Short's got it. He's hemmed in on the sideline, double teamed, in big trouble. Passes it off to Dillon, back and forth he goes. Back and across the timeline. That's the 8th turnover against the Tigers. 16-point game. East has scored only 24 points in this game. Hambrick, one of their big guns, has been held to 2. Hambrick has it now. He makes his move, spin move, fade away, foul line, yes. Hambrick now with 4. Back to a 14-point game. All court pressure by Greenbrier East, trying to go to the state tournament on the boys' side for the first time since 2015. The girls are already there, undefeated, under Senator coach Jim Justice. And Jared Patton in his 6th season trying to get them now. Shady Spring says, nope, not on our watch. Bailey tries to follow, and he is fouled as he tries the layup. Foul on Dixon, his 2nd. Checkme, his 3rd. Well, this has been a fun season to work. Mark, you and I think have seen a lot of basketball this year, college and boys and girls high school. And it's been a pleasure to work with you, my friend.
Same here. You know, you said earlier this is probably our last one. I'm still hoping Jim Nance calls, and I know he's not doing the NCAA anymore, but you know, maybe he's got some pull. We get us maybe a regional game here someplace.
Thought you were going to have him replace me. You know, Jim wants to get back doing basketball. By the way, speaking of that, Mark Martin is doing games on the State Tournament Network along with our buddy Maris Lowry, working color, and video productions, and The Godfather working things out in Charleston, so you can still watch your favorite teams up there. Ready to go, Shady Spring inbounding. Boggs almost, but not quite on the turnaround. He's had a good solid 8-point game. Foul called. Shady Spring foul. Foul on Kobe Dillon. That is his 3rd foul.
Calling it just a smidgen tighter here than the game has been. Still like the way the game's been officiated.
Dixon inbounding. Looking. Tipped over here. Oh, Bailey at the midcourt line, grabbing the ball with Burns, and they're going to call a turnover. And Coach Patton right in front of me here talking to the ref, stating his case that it was a little bit of a push-off. With that in mind, we've got exactly 4 minutes left in the ball game. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Video Productions.
Asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They've tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Chevy, where they are right.
And we are back. Coach Patton just came over to me and he said, I'd love to shoot a foul shot, just one. So far, Shady has shot 14 foul shots, made 12. East has yet to shoot a free throw. Here we go, the last half of the last quarter. Dillon, who has played a solid game, leads them in scoring. He's got it now. Going to use some clock. Bailey, little scoop layup, no. Boggs couldn't get the rebound. Scrambled for the ball, Lilly. Well, he walked with it. He was sort of knocked off kilter there, and that's a good call.
It's kind of the way it's been all night. Even when Greenbrier East does get the ball, get a rebound, somehow Shady just always plays, and they're just coached that way. Quick hands, reaching for the ball, and they knock it loose and get it. It's just impressive. It's the way they play. Most teams aren't prepared for it.
Brody Hambrick. Whoops. Throws it and somehow saved by Dixon. Hambrick again from downtown. Off the iron, no good. Godfrey rebounds. Burns will fire along with it. It's good. Burns hits his second long ball and totals 10 points to lead the Spartans. Back to an 11-point game. This one isn't done yet. Boggs says yes it is. He's got 10 points. Wow, what a play by Cutter Boggs. 3 ball coming. That's too strong by East. Spartans keep it. And a push off on Shady.
That's what East wants. They want the clock stopped. Of course, haven't had enough fouls yet to get to the foul line.
Foul on Gabe Short. That's his second. East inbounding. Burns makes his move. Too far on the baseline. And he stepped on the baseline, I believe. No, he was pushed. Anyway, it'll be Spartan ball. Greenbrier East looking for their 18th win against 6 losses. Shady looking for their 16th win against only 6 losses. Winner goes to Charleston. 3 ball coming. Too strong. Rebound, scrap four. And Lilly had it for a moment. Knocked out of bounds to Shady.
Hold on to that ball, young man. Don't be in such a hurry to get rid of it. Time is on your side.
Greenbrier East with a 60-second break. 2:35 left in this co-championship game. Shady leading by 13. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back we are. You see the Tiger here at Shady Springs Dave Wills Gymnasium. Hart's Cabinets in MacArthur has quality custom cabinetry and design services. Call Hart's Cabinets when you're ready to remodel your kitchen. All right, we're ready to play the last 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Shady will inbound against an all-court press, Mark.
Yeah, East is going to have to overplay here. Might have to give up some layups, but, it's on the line now. They got to get steals, get buckets.
Shady won the previous game here this season against East. East won the previous game in Fairleigh. So this is the rubber match, and the ball is tipped out of bounds. Shady gets it. I'm getting my exercise tonight, having to stand up and see around Coach Patton. Looking, lobbing out deep. Short's got it. He's going to go in for an uncontested layup. And he's fouled. Oh, my goodness. 2 bad plays in a row. One, you let him get free. The next, you foul him. So Short gets his 7th and 8 points the easy way. And a chance for one at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it all started up here. He got away from his guy. That's a case in point. You just got to let him go. That's just, cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Short, the sophomore, averaging 13, 6'2" player, and it's in and out. Tough luck miss. Here's Dixon, 2-hand slam, soft slam. 9 points for Dixon, leading his team in scoring. 13-point game, 2:18 left, and it'll be an inbounds play on the Shady Tiger end of the ball game, the end of the basketball court.
Yeah, if you're Shady, you want to take care of the basketball here now. I mean, this is not over. A couple turnovers, a couple threes. East is right back in it.
Kobe Dillon lobbing it out deep. Bailey catches, and Bailey is fouled, and the foul is on Gabe Neal, who had just come into the ball game. That's his 2nd foul. Neal, one of the seniors on this team. Hambrick is a senior, along with Neal. Dixon, Hauver, both seniors. But a lot of talent coming back next year for Greenbrier East. Jace Bailey looking for his 3rd point. Here it comes, and he missed. One more coming. 5'11" freshman Jace Bailey averages 3 a game, looking for his average here. But he's played very well in handling the ball and in defense.
Well, there's foul shots and there's foul shots. When foul shots mean a lot more late in a big game, sometimes they're a lot harder than foul shots early in the game.
So he nails one of them. Layup, Neal. Gabe Neal in the scoring column for the first time. Back to a 12-point game. And 2:06 to play. This one is far from over. Foul is going to be called.
Yeah, you got to stop fouling Kobe.
So the foul on Burns, only his 2nd foul for East. Dillon to the line where he scored 16 points. He's made 5 out of 6 foul shots. And it rims out. Whoops. I think I mentioned to you he was a 90% foul shooter. It's called the announcer's curse, Mark.
I'll still keep bragging on him. He's the guy you want there at this point in the game, and he wants to be there.
Whoops, and he missed them both. The referee comes over here. He expected Coach Patton to call a timeout, and it didn't happen as Shady keeps the ball. Bailey will throw it in to Dillon.
You just know things aren't going right for you there. Had to rebound, this ball goes out of bounds.
Look at that. Boggs sneaked in behind the defender, and he's got 12 points. 10 of them here in the second half. Layup on the other end, no good by Hambrick. And Boggs winds up flat on his back. And they're going to call the foul on Boggs. It's his 4th foul for Shady Spring. 1:47 to go, and an out-of-bounds play. No, it's not. Brody Hambrick will go to the line for the first foul shot of the game for the Spartans. He scored 4 from the floor. Normally gets you 15.7 points per game. Brody Hambrick, a senior and quite a player. First, we got to wipe up some perspiration on the court. I'd like to thank everybody here at Shady Spring High School. Mrs. Vickers, Gary Vickers, the principal here, always a pleasure. The hospitality here is outstanding. Mr. Hambrick is ready. On the way and in and out. Tough luck. So Coach Patton for East has wanted a foul shot. He finally gets one with less than 2 minutes in the ball game, and he'll get another one. Coach Patton talking to the lead ref. Second shot goes for Hambrick, his 5th point. Did we have a foul call on the inbound?
Yes.
I didn't see it.
Yep.
Blocked me out, Coach. Thank you. He's pretty frustrated. So we go to the other end of the floor. And it'll be Mr. Dillon to shoot. I'm going to tell you, after he missed the last 2, there's a good chance he's going to make these. There's one. Now looking for his 18th point. What a year for Kobe Dillon. Scored over 1,000 points in his career, most of which was at Woodrow. Another one good, he makes them both. 18 points tonight and a 15-point lead. 3-ball coming. No good that time by Burns. Godfrey gets the rebound, a 3-ball coming here, and Dixon can't get it. And it's out of bounds to the Tigers with 1:33 to go. And this overflow crowd will be dancing in the street in 1:33. Dillon is fouled as he wheels by Godfrey. First foul on Godfrey. And Mr. Dillon, who has played a heck of a game and a heck of a season. He came in here, by the way, with 42 threes on the year, and he had 2 tonight. Check me 3 tonight. Now he'll go to the line. This will be his 11th try at the line, and he makes it.
He's a total player. He can shoot it from anywhere on the court. You know, he's the quarterback on the floor. He makes things happen. And, you know, I'm sure that Coach Olsen wishes he had him for a few more years, but some college is really going to be happy to have Kobe Dillon.
Not only a good
young man.
Good player, you're right, an outstanding, plus a great family. Long shot, no good. Burns will fire a 3, and it's good. So Darius Burns with his 3rd tray. He's had a really nice game tonight, and with that, a timeout is called. 1:16 to play in the ball game, and we will be back in a minute on Video Productions.
Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
We gave a future driver a first look and asked what he thinks makes a good truck. These trucks aren't just for today's drivers, they're for future ones too.
There's a compartment here, great leather seats, a bunch of charging ports, has everything pretty much.
Now it's your turn.
Since I'm too young to do business in the front, I have to do party in the back.
Come to Midstate Ford and drive off in a new truck, cool enough to earn backseat approval. Midstate Ford.
And we're back in, ready to play the last minute, 14. Shady leading and with the basketball. Dillon just using some clock. Over to Bailey. Coach Olson had a few words to say to him. Just wanted him to use some clock, and he's doing it. 55 seconds. Going to have to foul now. You don't want to foul Dillon, but they did. Whoops. A little push that time by Dixon. A frustration push, and the refs did not call it, fortunately. So 50 seconds to play in the ball game.
Well, we don't want tempers to get out of hand here. You know, got to be careful of that.
Fourth foul on Nathan Dixon, by the way.
You know, this is a tough time. We said before tip-off, somebody's going to be really happy and somebody's going to be really upset.
9 out of 12, make it 10 out of 13. That is his 20th point. Kobe Dillon, 20 points tonight. And average is about 22.
And making it to Charleston, playing in a state tournament, that's kind of the dream of every young kid in West Virginia that plays basketball.
Makes them both. And that's just about going to wrap things up. Let's see if East can get a few more points. They have just not had any offense tonight to speak of. Their two big guns have been held in check. In close, short shot, rattles in good by Vickers. W. Vickers with his first bucket. 14-point lead, half a minute to go in the game. The AAA Regional Co-Final. Short dishes it off. Dillon could have gone in for a layup try, but he's just going to handle the ball. And East is going to let him. This is going to do it. 10 seconds. 6 ticks. Shady is going to win this game by a final score of 53-39. There's the buzzer. That's the final. 53-39. So, Greenbrier East will end a terrific season with a 17-7 record. Shady Spring will go to Charleston next week with a 16-6 record. And what a win for Coach Ronnie Olson and his Shady Spring Tigers. Mark, a quick comment before we go to our wrap-up show.
Yeah, you hate to see them lose right here, but either team, great win for Shady. They came out and played Shady Spring basketball. Congratulations to them. Tough for the Spartans seniors. Both teams well coached. Both teams played with class and hustle.
Now they're going to have the presentation of the award. The regional co-champion. There's the handshakes you can see. And there's really no need for us to hustle because it's going to be hard to get out of the parking lot. Overflow crowd of 2,100 here. And the ones wearing the gold and blue for Shady Spring have to be happy. Shady still keeps their record intact, losing on this court only one time in the last 6 years. And they have just played great basketball here as of late. So we're going to take a break, come back with our wrap-up show coming up in a moment on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Store. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backwoods. Little General Store, fuel your thinking. West Virginia.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They tested the seats, the screens, and oh, the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Levy, where they are right. Ha!
And we're back still to Shady Spring.
Rebounds, and they were fouls. Greenbrier just wasn't hitting their shots. Their shooters were just, it was just that night. It's the worst time to have an off night shooting, and that's what happened here tonight. And plus, you played a great defensive basketball team in the Shady Spring Tigers. That, I think Coach O's will tell you that's what they pride themselves on. You see it, and of course, with Gabe Short and Kobe Dillon handling the basketball, they just had ball handlers that were really, really too much for, Shady, for Greenbrier East. And when you're not hitting your shots down, Shady was able to play that, sagging man-to-man, and it just gave East trouble. And like I said, you hate to see somebody lose, but you're happy for Shady, and a lot of hard work. And like I said, every kid that plays high school basketball in West Virginia, their goal is to make it to the state tournament. Mr. Nichols, good to see you.
Our old friend Gary Nichols, longtime coach and referee, has made his way. He lives out here at Shady Spring. Just thinking about him today. We had a chance to call his games when he was the head coach at Woodrow. Well, Shady Spring now has won 16 and lost 0 since 2020 in sectional and regional play, and they won this game because of great defense. As Mark told you, it was Shady holding East to 9 points in the entire first half. They scored 10 in a row midway through the first half to take control of the game. And then in the third quarter, when East got within 4 points, Shady went on a run and outscored the Spartans 19-11. And then it was all she wrote. Shady wins the ball game 53-39. We'll be back with your team totals. Our postgame show is brought to you by our friends in the banking industry. Yes, indeed. Pioneer Community Bank. We'll be back in a moment on Video Productions.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
This new year, give your home a fresh start with a brand new view from Window World at Beckley.
At Window World, we believe all homes deserve comfort, energy savings, and style all year long.
With our energy-efficient windows and doors, Window World has you covered.
Give your home the view it deserves this year with new windows and doors from Window World at Beckley. New year, new view with energy-efficient windows from Window World at Beckley.
Call today, 1-800-WINDOW-WORLD.
For your free in-home estimate.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
We got you.
Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
And the crowd still milling around here on the floor after a big Shady Spring regional win, 53-39. Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley is proud to be a part sponsor of tonight's broadcast and all season long. Leisure Lanes with a 24-lane bowling center, full-service restaurant. Book your next party at Leisure Lanes. And you see the phone number there, 253-7328. Let's take a look at our Allstate Insurance Lori Richmond agent numbers on this game. Allstate Insurance on Market Road in Beckley. You're in good hands with Allstate and in good hands with Lori Richmond. Greenbrier East unofficially with 13 points by Darius Burns leading the way. He had 3 threes and 2 twos, 13 for Burns. Nathan Dixon held to 9 points. Braylon Godfrey off the bench to score 8. Brody Hambrick was held to 5 points. Gabe Neal scored 2. W. Vickers had 2. Jones started and did not score, and Hauver was in and did not score. And the key for the Spartans, normally Hambrick and Dixon combined for 34 points a game. Tonight, they combined for 14 points. And a lot of it was because of the tenacious Tiger defense. For Shady Spring, Kobe Dillon got his average, 22 points tonight. He went to the foul line 14 times and made 11 of them. 22 total points, 3 threes to go those foul shots and a 2-pointer. 22 for Dillon. Cutter Boggs had a big second half. He scored 10 points in the second half, 12 on the ball game for Boggs. Jace Lilly had a big second half. 8 points for him, all of them in the second half, when the big guys for the Tigers took control of the rebounding and the scoring, along with Dillon. Gabe Short, a workmanlike 8 points. Jace Bailey had 3. Floor was into the ball game and did not score. Team totals unofficially Shady Spring 16 field goals, 3 from downtown, 18 of 23 foul shooting. Greenbrier East had 17 field goals, 1 more than Shady. 4 from downtown. Charity Stripe only 2 times, making 1 of them. And the final score is 53-39. Back to wrap this one up after our final timeout from Shady Spring. The victorious Tigers. Brought to you by Pioneer Community Bank, our postgame show, exclusively right here on Video Productions.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy Trail, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Stores, fuel up the way West Virginians do. At Little General Stores. From the trail snacks to cold drinks and fuel to keep you rolling, we've got everything you need before you head into the hills. We're proud to be part of your ride, rooted in West Virginia and built for the backroads. Little General Store, fuel your adventure. West Virginia.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Chevy, where they are right.
just about to wrap this one up, and we need to give one final shout out to our friends at Affinity Coal Division of United Coal in Sofia. They take pride in producing premium met coal. Affinity is built on a foundation of safety, innovation, and teamwork. Affinity Coal Division, from
seam to beam.
Coal seam to steel beam. That's our friends at Affinity Coal, and you can find out more on the United Coal website. Well, we thank our sponsors. They've been with us all through the season. We still have games from the State Girls Tournament this week on Video Productions, and next week the Boys State Tournament, and it'll be turned over to the network there. So that's going to wrap things up for yours truly and for Mark Montgomery. Mark, it's been fun, and I appreciate your expertise, and you're putting up with my bad jokes.
Let me tell you something. You did a great job tonight. This was a fun one. Congratulations to the Shady Spring Tigers players and to Coach Olson and his staff. Well done. You come in here splitting each home game, and you still held this perfect season record of being undefeated at home. Again, only losing one time in 6 years. What a record. Something to be proud of. Good luck to them in Charleston.
Absolutely. We will not know who they play until all of the games in the regionals have been played, and then they will seed those teams. And so we'll see how Shady Spring turns out, but they are certainly playing great basketball here at the time you wanted to. Ronnie Olson, congrats on his 202nd victory here at Shady Spring as the head basketball coach.